Hi all and welcome to my channel. I'm going to play the second day of the free weekend event on BBO, which I think is 10 boards. We got a 67 yesterday, which put us about 900th, but there were 20,000 players, so let's see if we can do a bit better today. So really nice hand to start with. 19, 12, 15, 18, 6, 4. Let's start with a spade. 2 spades, so this is less than Drury. Partner could have bid 2 clubs. Maximum pass with 3 spades. So we could have a slam on here, but obviously the queen we can pretty much discount. So what we'd need, well, I guess something like King X of clubs and the King of spades would be enough. No, it's not enough. We need the King of diamonds as well. I think this is pretty much fanciful. I'm just going to bid 4 spades. Okay. So, we have a heart to lose, and we have some number of clubs to lose. If East has got the 10 of clubs and an honour, we can pick up the suit for 1 loser. Or if East has got both honours, but we'd have to guess what to do. If West has got all 3 honours, and the suit is 4-1, then we could have as many as 3 losers. That's probably unlikely, since they may well have led a club from King 10 and another one, but you never know with the robots. I can't really see that there's much point doing an elimination here because we got 4-4 club fit, so they can probably give us a rough and discard and it doesn't really help that much. So we definitely need entries to the north hand, so I'm going to win in hand. 5, 6, 9, ace, so it looks like it could be from 3 low or something. East has definitely got one of the honours, and we can play ace of spades, spade across to the 10. So the only question now is, do we start clubs or do we draw the remaining trump before we start the clubs? We've got one more entry in the diamond suit. So well, we don't really think West has got a singleton. I think we can probably draw the remaining trump and then start clubs. I can't really see that there's much downside to that. Don't think West can really have a singleton club. That would give them singleton spade, 11 cards in the red suits. Seems wildly unlikely. So do we start with the 9 of clubs to see if we can get them to cover? They're probably going to split with King Queen because they've got no idea what we've got. The 7 would be right to start with. I guess if East had Queen 10 to 4, King 10 to 4, but we've sort of ruled that out as just very unlikely. I guess it really doesn't matter that much. I'm pretty convinced that they'll split with King Queen because they won't know. They don't really know what we've got in the red suits. It's just too risky for them if we've got Ace Jack Doubleton club, for instance. So let's start with a 7 and run it. They get up with the King, so this could be a singleton. don't think there's much we can obviously do if it is. We can afford one more round of trumps before we cross back to table to lead another club. But we might have to knock out 2 clubs to get our long club. So we've got to keep 2 trumps in our hand. So I think I can cash one more round of... Well, I'm sure it's not really going to help that much, but... Cross to a diamond and... lead the 9 of clubs. Oh, maybe the head king 10 doubleton. Okay, so... Well, they're going to find out that we haven't got any diamonds left, so we're making 1 over trick. We're just giving them a heart. Okay, fairly boring board, really. So 15 high, 4 triple 3, not a great hand, but we'll open a no trump. And that shows spades, 6 spades. So jack of diamonds looks like shortage. So we should play the king, just in case it's jack 9 doubleton. No point playing low. So we could have 4 losers here if the ace of hearts is offside. Is there anything we can do about that? Maybe. We might have an elimination if the spades are 2-2. So let's say we can play king of diamonds, ace rough a club, cross on a spade. Rough a club. Cross on a spade. Rough the last club, and then we could play... We could throw them in with a diamond. It's not a certain elimination because the hearts is not quite strong enough. For instance, they could switch from queen third or jack third in the east hand, and we'd have to decide whether to cover with the king or duck, because they could have queen jack X or queen third. So I'm definitely going to win the king. Let's play... So the suit is... Well, it depends. If this hand's got queen 9 left, then obviously West can still play a diamond. If West led jack 9, then we can lead the 10, but that's obviously a pretty small chance. And play ace, rough a club. Cross on a spade. Everyone follows. Let's rough another club. Maybe I should test whether spades are 2-2 or not before we proceed on this. If they're 2-2, we can play jack of spades to the ace, and now if they're 2-2, we can play jack of spades, and if they are 2-2, lead a club, rough it. Then try the 10 of diamonds, which they're going to have to cover. see what happens, ruff the club and exit a diamond. If spades are 3-1, then maybe we're going to stop roughing clubs because we're going to have to draw 2 more rounds and we might want to fiddle around a bit in the heart suit. So let's do that. Let's cash the jack of spades. See whether the trumps split or not. They do. Okay. So let's ruff a club. Ten of diamonds. Club. Eight of hearts. Okay, now we can exit a diamond. I mean, if West has got ace, queen, jack, then we'll be good. Interesting. East has pitched the 8 of hearts. Now we play a diamond. 9 of hearts. Okay, so we've got a ruff and discard. So we can try leading up towards the king of hearts for an overtrick. I'm not very hopeful on this defence. But, oh. Well, I think they've made a bit of a mistake here. So making 5, that's going to be really good. So what were they worried about? No idea why they gave us a ruff and discard there. 13 high with 3 spades. Minimum opening, but it's okay. Rebid a no trump. So as soon as we have a weak no trump, I'm always thinking about what we've got in spades within these best hand competitions, because if we've got a small doubleton spade and a 12 count, it's reasonably risky to open because they might be able to overcall and just buy the contract. So it looks like we should play on clubs here. Got 4 hearts and a club, and the diamond is 6. The spade suit looks too slow, assuming that they'll get around to their real suit if we play a spade. So I suppose we play a club to the queen, and that we've got a reasonable chance of building an extra trick whenever West has got the king of clubs, or the jack is doubleton in the West hand, so the queen could lose to the king, but West has got doubleton jack, or indeed singleton jack of clubs. I mean, they should know we've only got 3 diamonds because we opened a club, so it seems pretty obvious that they're going to switch to diamonds. So I really can't see much mileage in playing spades. Well, having said that, so they got 4 diamonds, and so if diamonds are 5-4, which presumably they are, they're going to have 4 diamonds and 2 spades. But they might be able to play a club through anyway to build a 7th trick. No, they can't do both, can they? So if we play a spade here, they can knock out the diamond and we can play the other spade. If we play a club and the Club King is right, though, we're going to probably make an over trick, aren't we? Because we're going to make 3 clubs, 4 hearts and a diamond. So maybe the playing a spade is the better play at imps, but I think at match points we have to play a club, really. Because as well as the king being onside, if West has got Jack X of clubs, that's good enough as well. So we've actually got a reasonable chance of getting 3 club tricks. So let's play a club. Bad news, they switched to a diamond, as expected. I play another diamond. Pitch a club. So maybe we're going down here. Oh, the second chance has come in, so West started with Jack X of clubs, so we do indeed end up with 8 tricks. If we played a spade, we would have made our contract, but we would have only made 7 tricks. So what have we got here? 12, 15, 16, 17 count. So I'm definitely going to start with heart here. Too strong for 3, no. We might have a 4-4 heart fit, which could be better. We don't have a club stop in our hand. And if partner rebids 2 or 3 diamonds, then we could have a diamond slam. So a bit presumptuous it would be to bid 3, no. Now I think partner is guaranteeing 4 diamonds, 4 spades. So I guess we bid full suit. See what partner's got. See if they've got a club stop or if they rebid diamonds. They bid 2, no. So they've probably got... Well, they haven't got 3 hearts. So they're probably 4, 2, 4, 3 in the robot style. So I'm going to bid 3, no. Haven't got enough for slam. There we are. So spade lead, I think we're going to run that to hand and take a diamond finesse. No idea who's got the Queen of Spades here. I suspect it's probably West, but who knows with the robot leads. That's a pretty weird lead. I think we play diamonds before hearts. We've got a double finesse in hearts as well. So I think we're trying to plan to lose just a diamond and a heart. And hopefully we've got the tempo to do that. They return a spade. Well, so maybe they did lead from queen to 4. So now we've got 4 spades, a heart is 5, 3 clubs is 8, and 3 diamonds is 11. And we haven't really got any scope for another trick because we're going to have to give them a heart trick. We haven't got any other possible tricks, so just making 11. There was some 3 low, yeah. So 1 heart. I think I'm just going to blast 4 hearts here. We're not likely to have a slam on. We know partner's only got 12 points. And I don't really want them to be coming in. Or should we bid 2 no? Which are they? Maybe they're less likely to come in over 2 no. They are at green. See, 4 hearts, they're going to think that I've got a weak hand with lots of hearts. I think I'm going to bid 2 no, actually, even though I have no intention of going to slam. Okay, so even this is too high. We've got 4 obvious losers. Not much we can do about any of this. They're going to play a spade back now, I'm sure. Ooh. So spades were... Spades were, what were they? 7-1, and hearts are 3-0. Well, I don't think they were making 4 spades, so... I guess we can cash everything, but... there shouldn't be any misguess here, because obviously we would rough any diamond losers we had, so... it should be obvious to keep King 1 club. But I guess it doesn't do any harm. Wow, that is incredible that West didn't bid. I wonder if they were going to bid if we bid... if we bid 4 hearts, or they were going to bid 4 spades. Well, I think they are making. They're losing a spade and... oh no, they're 1 off. They're losing a spade, 2 diamonds and a... oh no, they're not losing a spade. They're just losing 2 diamonds and a club, so they're making 4 spades. But it's extraordinary that favourable vulnerability that West is silent with their 7-5 hand. $19 count, stiff spade. We'd like to have 4 hearts, obviously, but can't have everything. 3 clubs. Well, I think we're just going to Blackwood here. So partner should have... well, if you're playing with a human player, they definitely have 5 clubs. I think they're quite likely to have 5 or 6 here because there's just so few points floating around. Given East has got an opening bid, I think I'm just going to Blackwood into slam. We're going to see if... let's just see if partner's got... both key cards or not. We can think about a grand if they have. No, so we're bid 6 clubs. And I think we can we claim here? Not quite. Or can we? We can cross on a club, rough a spade. Cross on a club, rough a spade. Well, yeah, I think we can claim. And the 2 hearts are going to go on the diamonds. Oh no, maybe that's not quite... I guess if Easter's got all three clubs, maybe. Let's see if clubs are 3-0. If they're not, we can certainly claim. Okay, so West has got all three clubs, so now we can rough a spade high. Cross on a club, rough a spade high. Now we can rough a diamond to hand, draw the last trump and claim. $16 high, quite good for this, but I'm going to open a no trump. Two clubs single suited. Obviously looks like one of the majors. I can bid 2 diamonds here. What does 3 diamonds show out of interest? 4 to 5 diamonds, 17 points. I'm just going to bid 2 diamonds. Slightly worried we might not have a heart stop. Or am I going to bid 3 diamonds? Maybe I'm going to bid 3 diamonds. So 3 diamonds shows a maximum with 4 or 5 diamonds. I guess that's what we've got. The thing is, if I bid 2 diamonds, it would be nice if West could tell us what their suit is, but I think they just often pass here. So I'm guessing partner's got invitational values. We don't really want to play 5 diamonds. Let's see. Let's bid 2 diamonds and see how it pans out. Partner just bids game. Now it looks like spades is their suit. So we probably got a slam here as well. Assuming they got the King of Hearts, which looks very likely on the... just from the points. So question is, how many tricks are we going to make here? It looks like we're going to make... Can we get them to duck a spade? Should we play a heart back just in case? I really don't think Easter's got the King of Hearts. If we can get them to duck a spade, we might make all the tricks. They don't know about our diamonds at this point, so maybe they are going to duck if we lead a spade towards the queen. It's worth a shot, I think. I'm just so convinced that they've got the King of Hearts. So let's lead a spade. See if they duck. They do. Does this help us? Maybe it doesn't. I'm going to leave Jack of clubs, see if East covers, which they will do if they've got the Queen, and then run the diamonds, I think. Okay, now we're in the game. So I think we're going to make all the tricks now, because I'm even more convinced that West has got the King of Hearts. But in any case, I can run the diamonds and East won't bear the King of Hearts if they've got it, because that's just not what they do. So I'm going to cash the diamonds now. In fact, I guess West is sharp squeezed, aren't they? They must have the Ace of Spades, so they're either going to have to throw the Ace of Spades or come down to bare King of Hearts. There we go. So making all the tricks. Diamond pass a heart. Okay, we have a bit of decision here. We have 16 high. We can double to show the black suits. Or we can bid a no trump to show our points. Either could be right. It depends really, obviously, whether the partner's got a black fit or not. No trump probably passes out, which may not be a bad thing. What if West bids 2 hearts? Then we probably preferred to have doubled. I don't know whether we can reopen 2 hearts with a double or not. I think I'm going to bid a no trump. So presumably West is 5-4 in the minors. Doesn't have 3 hearts. I think they probably rather dubiously play double of a no trump overcall as support. So should we be bidding 2 spades is the question. It's a bit of a gamble, obviously. So West doesn't like clubs. Or Or do we just choose to defend? I suppose East is likely to be over-ruffing our club suit. What are the most likely shapes of partner? I'm guessing. Let's give them 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. 4-4-3-2, certainly possible. It could be 3-5-2-3 as well, I think. I guess I'm going to defend. Oh. West is bidding on. That's interesting. 3 clubs. Well, they seem to have ended up in a worse fit here. Well, I suspect partner has got 5 spades, and maybe we should have bid 2 spades, but we have pushed them up a level, or they pushed themselves up a level. Because we've got, let's see, so partner's got 3, presumably. We had 16, it's 1926. So I think West must have all the remaining points. So I guess I just play back a heart. If I play back a diamond, they're a bit short on entries to table. They're going to need, well, they've only got 1, and they've got to finesse the diamond and lead the clubs. So the problem is that we're almost certain to get end played in something. So I think Declarer's got stiff queen here. Well, that was curious as well. So Declarer is only 5-4. So they're in a 4-3 fit. So I guess we're going to win this. Surely partner hasn't got 6 spades. Very surprised they ducked the... What is this 10 of spades? It's the highest from whatever. So it's either from Queen 10 to 6, or it's from 10 to 5. So would they really bid on with Singleton Queen, King to 3, King Jack to 5, King Queen to 4? I mean, whatever they've done, I think I have to hope partner doesn't have 6, because we were making a few spades, which presumably we were going to get to if I doubled. I just think it's more likely they've got the 5-5 hand. Although they haven't put the king up. They often put the king up even when it can't possibly win, but here I guess they do know that I must have the ace of spades. Maybe it doesn't make much difference whether if they're roughing this, because they got all the diamond tricks anyway. It makes a little bit. Does it make any difference? I'm not sure it does. I'm going to put the ace up. And partner had. Wow, partner had the queen. So they have only got 4 clubs. Well, I'm going to return a spade. No, they're 4-4. Well, this gets more and more incredulous. So I think I'm going to... So they pitched 1 diamond away, haven't they? Well, the diamonds are all good anyway. Let's pitch. Let's pitch a diamond. Or we can rough. What happens if we rough? What are they going to play? They're probably going to play the... I can see it's 1 down, but can we get it 2 down is the question. So I'm going to duck this. What is going on here? They haven't even got the... Well, I can overtake this, draw another trump, and play the jack of spades. And they're going to get the... I don't know what possessed them to bid 2 hearts. I guess they thought they might be playing in a 4-2 diamond fit, but some might argue that the fault there was bidding 2 clubs, which is obviously ludicrous over the no trump overcall. But maybe they've done a good thing. Maybe we were going to make quite a few tricks in our no trump. So let's open a club. So we've got a lot of playing strength here. I think I'm going to rebid 3 clubs. So 4th highest lead. So we've got 3 spades to lose. Are they going to? If they switch to a heart, that would be useful. I think that's what they normally do in these situations. We try a spade, it loses, and they switch to the dummy's singleton, even though North's bid the suit. But if we guess the spades, we're definitely going to make it. They may, of course, be unguessable. They might have ace queen. Of course, a good play would be something like, say we misguess spades. If they switch to the king of diamonds, then we'd have to duck it to stop them knocking out our entry to the clubs. And then they could switch back to spades and defeat us a trick. I guess I play low. I do switch to a heart. So we're pretty well placed now because we can knock out the club and they're going to have to play something else. So we get the ace knocked out. They play a spade. I guess a diamond now is the most testing. That's what they do find. Well, it's good defence. So we couldn't guess the spades. So I guess I'm going to play east for the... Do we play east for the king jack of diamonds? Well, I think I'm definitely going to play east for the king of diamonds. So I'm going to play the 10. And if east plays the jack, I'm going to duck. Hope that... Oh no, that doesn't work. I think they've got a club, haven't they? Yeah, I think we're in real trouble here. Well, let's try the 10. So I can play... I can cash a few clubs here. So if we just cash all the clubs, we're going to go down because they're going to keep. Well, we can cash a few clubs. Let's see what they discard. Heart. Can I afford one more club and then I'm going to have to decide what to do. So I can finesse west for the 9 of diamonds. I think I just go down if I cash the clubs, so I have to play a diamond now. If east has got 3 diamonds, then I'm in real trouble. Oh, he's got a whole load of diamonds. Down 1. So I don't think I can make it on this defence. One club, let's just have a look. Could we make it? No. One club, double, 2 hearts. This is an awkward sort of hand. This is the sort of hand I sort of hate defending 2 hearts on, because I sometimes do something that's a bit unusual here, bid 2 spades, play the 4-3 fit. Hope we come to 8 tricks. Hope partner doesn't raise. Don't know how good a partner is at reopening these situations. We almost certainly want to play either 2 spades or 3 clubs. I suppose partner can have king to... I suppose we are vulnerable. Maybe it's clear and non-vulnerable. Let's pass and see if partner can reopen. They can. So now we have a question. Do we bid 3 clubs or 2 spades? Play the 4-3 fit. Maybe clubs is more sensible because we're going to get forced in hearts. Maybe spades would have been better on this hand. So it looks like we're going 1 down. They're going to take 3 hearts, a spade, and or at least 1 down, I should say. There's no point playing a heart. They're going to play another club. Can play queen of spades. I think they're going to cash the... Someone's going to cash the ace of clubs at some point. Ouch. Clubs are 5-1. Okay. So we've got 2 clubs is 4. Not sure who's got the jack of hearts. So if I play a spade and the spades are 5-1, they're either 4-2 or 5-1. Would they play the 10 of spades for 10x? Maybe they are 5-1. Maybe spades wouldn't have been so great either. It is a level lower there. They might be able to cross on a heart and get a ruff. Or they might be able to get 2 ruffs. But can I stop them getting 2 ruffs? I don't think I can, because they can just tap me in hearts. So I guess I play a spade. I don't think there's any advantage in not playing a spade. So they're going to tap me. So they've still got ace-1 club. So I can't play a club. So we're going to make a club and 2 diamonds, I think. We're going to make 3 more tricks. Don't think we can do any better. So down 3, bit of a disaster there. Yes, I'm sure spades would have been better, if nothing else, because it's a level lower. I don't know whether I like partner. I can't work out if I like partners double or not. I know I was criticising them about not reopening enough, but here we know there's no spade fit. Partners opened a club. We got small doubleton. We got queen 1 heart. So we got marginal values, and from our point of view, it probably looks like there's no fit. How have we done? 65. So sort of similar-ish to what we had 67 yesterday, or we had 65 on the provisional. It finished up at 67. So best board was board 2. Oh, where they gave us the rough and discard for some reason. 5 was below average. Interesting. Did some people make it? Not sure there was much we could do about that. And the last 2 below average. Yeah, 2 spades would have certainly worked a trick better on 10. And going off in 3, no. I guess some people just played a partial if they rebid 2 clubs. Okay, hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with my content releases. Okay, see you again soon. Bye for now.